We cross into South Australia, swapping sea cliffs for rolling vineyards, country roads and city streets. From McLaren Vale to the Adelaide Hills and right into Adelaide itself, this leg of the trip blends wine, history and a bit of Troopy TLC. We are exploring charming towns, tasting local reds and picking out new tyres for our outback ahead. Let's get into it. We are Joseph, Martijn and our dog Bouddi. We have left the grind behind to embrace the freedom of life on the road, trading office chairs for camp chairs and deadlines for dirt roads. Guided by Koddywompel to travel in a purposeful manner towards a vague destination, we are here to share our journey, stories and tips for living adventurously. Hop in and join as we roam, explore and embrace the unexpected. We are winding our way through the South Australian countryside, headed for our first beach camp in the state. So we just arrived at the next campground, which is Pink's Beach on the coast of South Australia. So the first beach of South Australia, pretty nice. The temperature dropped with 15 degrees or something like that, from 35 to 20, and it's a bit windy as well, but it looks good. Quite a lot of people on the beach. Free camp, a lot of doggies, and our neighbor has a German Shepherd, so let's see how we go.
But he will be back in business then.
Exactly.
Because he doesn't like German Shepherd or big dog. I don't know why.
A bit
Maybe.
racist, eh?
Yeah, exactly. I think we will come here for day or two, see how it goes.
Currently we're driving from Pink's Beach to Cape Jaffa, which is about 30 kilometers, nice stretch. Yeah, good conditions, not soft sand at all, so it's always nice to drive the beach.
Pretty relaxing though.
Exactly.
It's only 20 kilometers per hour, so
That's far.
yeah, that's great. I'm driving in a beach though, so I'm pretty relaxed, I guess.
Joseph is taking the Troopy for a little spin on the beach, only 20 kilometers an hour, promise. Let's just hope our home on wheels doesn't shake itself apart before dinner. Because nothing says welcome to South Australia like a giant lobster by the highway. Proof that Aussies are totally obsessed with their big things. We are crossing soon the Murray River on the Wellington Ferry. It's just a small stretch, which is quite exciting on the ferry. And then we're entering the Fleurieu Peninsula, where we're going to camp. And tomorrow we're going to the Big Smoke, Adelaide. Crossing the mighty Murray River aboard the historic Wellington Ferry, one of the last cable ferries still carrying travellers across this iconic waterway.
Thank you.
Frank Potts Reserve became our little home base for a few days, a quiet spot to relax and soak in the South Australian outdoors. Beautiful wine country right on our doorstep, just a short walk away from camp. After way too long just relaxing and sneaking a few glasses of wine, I finally got around to a long postponed idea, creating a second sleeping area inside the Troopy. So if you're wondering what we're doing on campground, we are tackling some projects today that are long overdue. One of them is making an extension for the bed here, for the couch to become a bed. In order for us to sleep downstairs if needed when we don't want to pop the roof. I had various ideas. I'm even carrying around timber to make a platform here, but the latest idea is to create, to knit or to knot a little hammock here that can be carrying our weight. I've never done anything like this before, so I think it should be alright. So prototype is ready. These hooks are linked to those hooks, and then this little hammock is carrying the weight. The cushions go like this. On the other side as well. So in case of emergency, you can still sleep together. Here, one can go here. It's actually quite nice and comfortable on the little hammock. And one can sleep here. Comfortable enough for one night. As you know, we always try to avoid the highway, but this time we ended up stuck behind a huge cyclist event on the narrow roads of Adelaide Hills. Not exactly ideal for the Troopy and us. Entering Adelaide, it's been a while since we have been back into the big city. After so much time in the outback and countryside, the buzz of urban life feels a bit different. So we're checking in at Toyota Adelaide at the moment for our service, 18 months service. Can you imagine, we have this car already for 18 months. So yeah, it's just a capped service, $425 I think.
Plus, I think they will do a lot of work for cleaning the car.
Yeah, exactly. They offer complimentary cleaning. I don't think they ever get such a dirty car. But at least they have something to do. We don't have to do the tire rotation though, because on Monday we will get brand new tires. So that saves a bit of time. We took full advantage of the free Wi-Fi, great coffee and a nice spot to work, whilst the staff kept coming out one by one to say hi and play with Bouddi. Walking through the showroom, it's tempting to go for something shiny and new, but for us, there's something unbeatable about the old school proven ruggedness of the Troopy. They're gonna be the Toyo tires we also ordered on Monday. Nice color. Still prefer the Troopy though. The Adelaide Central Markets are a must visit. Bustling with local flavours, fresh produce and vibrant energy you can't find anywhere else in Australia. So we're here at Toyota to pick up our Troopy for maintenance. Every 10,000 kilometers or every half year you have to bring it in. Otherwise the warranty gets voided, but obviously maintenance on that interval is very important anyway. Don't expect much issues, just to check, and then we can continue our journey. Bouddi really wants to go inside because he gets treats here at Toyota, so he loves the staff already here. Can't wait to get inside again. Let's go! Taking advantage of the free coffee.
I am having coffee and some cookies while waiting for our Troopy, which is pretty cool.
Next up on the list, Glenelg Beach. A perfect spot to unwind, soak up the sun and watch the sunset over the water. This is the village of Hahndorf, Australia's oldest German settlement, known for its charming timbered houses and rich heritage. Fun fact, Hahndorf's been welcoming visitors since 1839 and still celebrates its German roots with festivals, foods and crafts. We stayed a few days with friends in Adelaide and got to enjoy sleeping in a proper bed again, and Bouddi upgraded his spot to the sunniest corner of the house. Such a comfortable house, it was the perfect chance to kick back and catch some tennis.
Yesterday, that's right. Hopefully that can be inspirational. First air of she too, best player not to win a major, but that's no more. That's behind her. He's trying to get that label off of his shoulders.
Thanks to Alex and Jen for letting us stay in your beautiful home. It was so lovely to catch up again after all this time, and such a treat after weeks on the road.
Good morning.
Guten Morgen.
We are here at the small town in Adelaide. It's called Hahndorf. So it's a German village.
And they have a beautiful vegetables and fruit market here. So we're gonna stock up and get some fresh goodies in our fridge.
Yeah, so it's a recommendation from Alex and Jen, our friends, that we stay for a couple of days here in Adelaide Hill. And this is their local supermarket. So we're gonna check it out.
After that we're gonna head to McLaren Vale, which is a wine area, and then to Victor Harbour.
It's cool. So let's go and do this shopping.
Yes.
The other recommendation from our friend is this place called Berenberg.
We couldn't pass through Hahndorf without stopping at Berenberg Farm, famous for its jams, pick your own strawberries, and local family history dating back to the 1800s. On our way to McLaren Vale, one of South Australia's most iconic wine regions, rolling vineyards, bold reds and laid-back country vibe await. So we are here in McLaren Vale, just 45 minutes south of Adelaide, the oldest wine region in South Australia, and it has some of the oldest grape vines in the world. Beautiful area, lots of wineries and very good wines. We're going to explore a bit today, then we're heading towards the beach, Aldinga, and then we drive all the way down the coast to Victor Harbour. Let's explore. At Berenberg Winery, it's not just about the wine. This place feels like a surreal art gallery, complete with Salvador Dali's sculptures and a giant glass cube rising from the vines. Cruising along the coast of the Fleurieu Peninsula, with rolling hills on one side and ocean views on the other. It's one of Australia's best drives. I mean, why not just take your horse for a swim? Just another casual South Australian beach day. So it's time to look at new tires. After almost 30,000 kilometers, these are already worn out. We did tire rotations every 10,000 kilometers, but despite that, the tires are pretty worn out. Also partly my own fault, because on one of the tracks that we did, the tire pressure was a little bit too high, so some of them are chipped. So it's really time for new ones. It was always in the planning, but I just wanted to wear out this ones first. So these are the Bridgestone's Dueler, the 225/95 R16, the standard tires that came with the Troopy. So I have a few options. I can either go back to a new set of those. So many Troopy owners are selling these brand new almost when they get the car from the dealership. So for $400 I can get a set of 5 including rims. So that's option 1. Option 2 could be moving to another brand, which is the Toyo all-terrain, which could be a good option. It's the same size, so the 225/95 R16. Or the third option is to size 235/85 R16, which is a more common size, which have a lot more choice of different brands, but the overall diameter of the tire is a little bit smaller, meaning a bit less advantageous for off-road driving. Obviously there's also an opportunity to go to more wider tires, but I really like the skinnies, so I want to stick to that. Obviously most important for off-roading and for traveling as we do are the tires, because we rely quite a bit on them. I also installed a cheap monitor to measure the pressure, so if there's a puncture when we are driving, you get notification right away, so that gives a bit of peace of mind that we have control of that. So yeah, tomorrow or the day after we have to decide, because while we are in Adelaide in the city, we can easily get access to the tires. So I have a few days to think about what choice I'm going to be. I'm leaning towards option 2, which is the Toyo tire, because I really like the size of this and the skinny ones as well. So let's think about it and make a decision.
Are you from South Australia?
No, we're from Sydney.
Sydney. Beautiful. So all of these.
We are back in Adelaide for a little more exploring. There's always something new to discover in the city. Brand new tires. Very nice. Good day. We are here in Autosport Tire World in Adelaide to fit the new tires. We in the end went for the Toyo Open Country 83s in the size 225, 95, R16. They're the same size as we had before. They might be more difficult to get in the Outback, but I think they in the end will deliver to anywhere in Australia, so it should be okay for now. So I'm keen to try them out to see if there's a difference. I think the smaller tires, the skinnier tires, are better for fuel consumption in the end, so that's one of the main reasons we went for this, and hopefully the quality is a bit better. We'll keep you posted on how we go. Checking out Adelaide's historic harbour precinct, old wharfs, cool cafes and plenty of stories to soak up. They say a smooth ride needs good tires and a good trip needs good wine. Luckily, we've got both covered. In the next episode, we'll be breaking in those new tires and exploring even more of South Australia's stunning peninsulas. Can't wait to take you along for the ride.